Yeah, put it on YouTube. Oh.
He flies up. It's well tracked. There's stairs leading up, like 3 or 4 stairs going up. He's come down a stairwell. He's flown across over a patch of water. Then there's like 3 large stairs. He flies up those. Then there's a large, maybe 10 or 15 foot wall. There's a lot of fog in this area.
So weird. I was so weird. He sworn like 5-10 minutes ago.
What was your? When you guys interacted with Snapjaw last week, what did he agree to do for you guys? Anything?
Well, I mean,
just to get us into the castle.
Nothing really specific.
And what is the goal once you've gotten into the castle?
Did you guys tell Snapjaw why you wanted to go to the castle?
No.
Roll a d20.
That's treasure for himself.
Like some, I mean one.
Just kill them all.
Take this back a few steps.
Sheer wall, 15 feet tall. And it appears there's a crane or something on top. There's
There's a teleportation spot.
Yes.
The 15-foot wall. There's a crane?
Crane. And there's also some bullywugs and some other creatures in here.
Okay.
The crane looks like it can lift things up onto the shelf.
Okay.
The ceilings here are now like 30 feet tall. It looks like you've gone
Other than the crane, is there any way to get up there besides flying?
There's a ladder.
Okay.
Definitely a ladder. And there's people, there's people here.
Might be obvious if we're climbing up a ladder.
Yeah, tell him to go back the other direction.
Flies down past the passageway where the water is.
Right.
There's water coming through. This whole area is very muddy and gross. The fog is actually dissipated a lot, so he was in kind of a bank of fog. It's dissipated. As he heads to the south, there's a bunch more stairs down, maybe 5 or 6 stairs down. Another long, kind of straight corridor, chamber kind of thing. And then to the right, some more stairs down into area 3, which is more bullywugs. A lot more bullywugs. Coming around through another stairwell, in which there are lots of centipedes crawling around all over the walls and floor and everything.
Like little centipedes, giant centipedes?
Big centipedes, giant centipedes. And then that area kind of widens up into another area with some stairs going up. You've gone kind of in a circle now, so you're now kind of like below where you came down the stairs.
Okay.
But you're now
Circle going down. Just like spiraling down.
Here, you went up like this,
Yeah.
now you've gone down, and now you're underneath where you started. Continue up. Another wide, empty chamber, nothing after you leave the centipede. Stairs going up. As he comes up those stairs, he's now in another large, wide, expansive room.
Anything else?
It's very dark in here. I need a stealth check.
This is like an underground lake.
Underground lake, very big body of water.
Oh, that's not good.
Does it count that he's invisible?
7, I think.
It is a 7.
Your imp is not very stealthy.
Not when I roll, no. 7.
7. And invisible. He's just not very quiet.
Yeah, apparently he's flapping too loud.
Echolocation's giving him away.
Wait, how do you communicate with the imp?
Telepathically.
I like him going down dark with his, you know. Like, hey, cool. And he comes right in and has a hot like, what restaurant? The worst, I guess.
What is she doing?
What are you?
19 the imp's armor.
Paladin. That's it. At disadvantage?
No.
Okay. That hits.
You've been hit by a giant toad tongue. You take 7 points of damage, and you are grappled. You are restrained.
The toad has blind sense?
The toad living in this dark cave heard something come in. He looked like he was listening. I mean, it looks like as you are tapped by this, if you're caught in this tongue, you notice that there are also two bullywugs standing about 20 feet from the entrance that you flew in.
Okay.
Help me, Master, help me.
So the imp took the damage, or?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's a good thing we're not down there.
And I'm going to attempt to swallow you.
Presumably I get a turn.
Yeah, you get a turn.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that the next obvious case is me swallowing the imp.
Yeah. What kind of damage?
That I just did?
Yeah.
That was piercing damage.
Non-magical piercing damage?
Non-magical piercing damage. Tongue.
And 7?
7.
Alright.
The DC to escape the grapple is known to me.
Is what?
Is known to me.
Good luck.
Okay, so Imp's gonna make a dex check to escape the grapple.
Okay.
16.
16 escapes the grapple. There are lots of sounds of water splashing and other frogs. Or giant toads.
So he's gonna run away.
Okay.
So,
That's the way he came is the most obvious. You could try flying across the lake and see if there's another exit over there.
no, back the way he came.
Yeah, back the way he came, out through the centipedes,
Yeah.
around, through,
So back to you.
up to where you are, stairwell,
Yeah, and then we can decide what we want to do.
up the stairwell. Stairwell went up and down. You guys went down.
Right.
Okay.
So all the way back to me.
Okay. So you guys are standing in the courtyard. It returns.
Yes.
Got it.
I send
Covered
him
in
back- Yeah.
like God knows what.
I send him back to his pocket plane and I explain to the party that we got a couple of options if we go down the stairs. There's like a cliff with a crane and a bunch of bullywugs, or we can go the other way and there's a bunch of bullywugs and some centipedes and then some sort of frog thing that Imp's not really going into much detail about.
So there's no portal, or
I didn't find a portal. I didn't find anything shiny.
so the portal might be on
I'm
the
not
other
really
side
excited
of the
about going downstairs. I mean, it might be on the other side of the lake. It might be on the other side of the cliff. I think we're gonna have to.
How big of a bullywog are we talking about here?
How big is a bullywug in general?
No, the one with the tongue.
No, that was a giant toad.
Giant toad.
Giant toad that attacked him.
How big?
How big of a giant toad?
This was a huge toad.
Like humanoid size? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe even like this big.
like walrus size?
Walrus sized. That's a good, but fat. Big giant fat toad.
It could swallow people if it wanted to.
Yeah, right.
Hobbits easily.
Hobbits easily. Okay.
How about easily? Okay. What race are you?
Hobbits.
What race are you?
Half elf.
I don't think.
Half elf might be one bite.
If he bites, he'll find a couple of swords in his mouth.
Pretty much. I still have my 2 swords.
He'll find he
that I
won't have the
use
sword
it.
for much longer.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so obviously dragon cult, maybe using the portal to bring the dragon into the area,
Yeah.
whatever realm it's in.
It's either
But
the
then-
lake or that wall.
But then we might find something upstairs in their storage that might help us.
That's true. And there's no centipedes. I'm not real excited about the centipedes. How many centipedes did it look like there were?
How big are the centipedes?
I mean, like roughly. Well, apparently they're giant.
Are we talking Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom centipedes, or are we talking like
Like human centipede?
what's that?
Like
There are
human
2
centipede, or
swarms of centipedes for each party member.
like swarms?
So that would be 12 swarms of centipedes.
So they were big centipedes, but not giant centipedes.
Right. There's
Okay.
Right, let's go
Like the ones we
upstairs.
see on the internet with like from Africa or somewhere.
Yeah.
How many centipedes?
swarm. Centipedes per swarm is lots. I mean, there was a disgusting amount of centipedes.
Not enough that my imp, too many for my imp to count.
Are we talking poisonous
Lots.
centipedes, or are we talking poisonous centipedes, or
Let's
just
go
did look
upstairs.
poisonous, definitely.
I vote for upstairs.
They did look poisonous. business.
Yeah, I'm always for looking for the treasure. So I vote we go upstairs.
Upstairs.
Wait, okay, so you're the kind that just wants to get treasure.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you don't want something, feel free to donate it to the cause.
Well,
You can gather your own resources.
yeah.
Wait, so
I mean, if I get a good sword or shields, okay, but gold, no. Not big on gold.
there's actually a door that's here, and then you have to go through a little thing to get to the stairs, right at the doorway. This room is has water seeping in from the outside into the stairwell and into the floorboards where you are. Someone has laid planks down so that you can walk around the turret to the stairwell. As you walk around, the next room or the next little area is non-wet. You know, like it's either raised up or for some reason the floor here is dry. You're much better off, and you can head up or down the stairwell.
What's on all these other doors?
I thought we were going up, right?
Okay, so you start heading up the stairwell. As you get to the first landing, so what you would consider like the second floor, you go up. On the landing, there's a large chest. The wood here on this floor looks very rotten.
So tread carefully.
Can I do I don't know.
Wait, well, it's got to be heavy enough. The wood's got to be strong enough to allow them to walk up and down and tromping up in there and putting stuff up there, right?
What's interesting is it doesn't look like this area has been as heavily trodden as other areas.
Can I do an investigation check to see whether I think the planks are strong enough to walk on?
Yes.
8.
Eight.
We're all gonna die. Red
11.
one, please. Knock that over. Thank you.
No, sorry. 13.
Could you walk? Yeah, you could probably walk across them. Sure, no problem.
Probably not gonna be able to pick up the. Probably not gonna be able to pick up that chest and walk out with it.
I walk up to the chest,
Okay.
check it for traps.
Ah, excellent. I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna turn around and make sure nobody's coming
Seasoned
up.
DM player.
Yeah, you know, I might as well look around. It wouldn't hurt.
Seasoned DM.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just 9. 9, look around for stuff. Probably won't find anything.
22.
Does not appear trapped, but does appear locked.
Okay.
You made a lock picking?
Yes, I try to pick the lock.
Pick the lock.
Don't get it.
Do you have
20,
thieves'
come on.
tools?
Yes. 15.
15 picks the lock. Boom. You've opened the lock. The chest contains a whole lot of copper pieces, a bunch of silver pieces, and a set of earrings.
Like, what do the earrings look like?
It looks like it may have just been dumped here. Like, it's not really worth. I mean, there's about 1,200 copper.
Are the
So it's
earrings?
really heavy, but it's not worth a lot.
Are they just earrings or are they like
Looks like just
enchanted?
earrings. They're ugly.
I grab the ugly earrings.
Okay. 10
you-
gold pieces of ugly earrings.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, 10 gold.
Check a whole bunch of copper and some silver.
I let other people at the chest.
Is there anything
You
else
take-
worth noting?
There is none.
No secret compartments or anything like that?
What happened?
There is a door.
Crummy
Where's this
treasure.
treasure room?
There's
No, like,
I think we got
As you come out,
lied
there's a
to.
door. There's a door. Where you come up, there's a door like behind the stairwell. One going straight away from the stairwell, and the other one going to the right.
So you pick the left one or the right one, basically.
Well, we can take one, I can send them down the other.
Or you can just send the imp down one and we'll wait till he gets back.
Or that, whatever.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is a non-treaded area, so we might be safe from being spied on. We can wait here, I think.
Where can I see the amount of gold?
definitely send the imp down.
Do you guys care which one?
Send them to the right.
All right.
Yes, I'm right.
I have the imp go down the right passage.
It's not necessarily a passage, it's a door.
Okay, open
Behind the
it.
stair, there's 2 doors.
Listen at the door. I don't hear anything.
No, you're
Open the door.
Is there like a
locked. Open the door. Sleeping chamber. Looks like
Shut the door.
sleeping chamber. Shut the door. Another door to your right.
leads to our left? Okay.
Listen at that door.
I got 7.
9.
Is that perception?
Is it perception?
Is there?
I don't know. 15.
15. Don't hear anything.
Open the door.
Sleeping chamber. There is no other door in either room.
Okay. Just sleeping chamber. Like, just beds? Okay. Shut the door.
Do you think it like leads anywhere, or is it just a room just for sleeping?
He said there weren't any other doors.
Okay, never mind.
Secret doors.
I'd say we go downstairs.
We go reception inside.
Searching for secret doors.
15.
15. You not find a secret door. You're searching like the outside castle wall, or mostly the construction inside, or where we look.
I have a feeling there's no treasure in here.
It seems devoid of treasure.
Or at least it's on the floor.
I think we walked into a trap.
Maybe, but they brought in a lot of equipment and they put it somewhere.
Well, so we know, like, we're up here, right? We know that the treasure's over here. We were just hoping to be able to get from here to here on the second floor.
Okay, so that's what it is. We're stuck in here. There's no way to get
do that at this level.
Yeah, it looks like you should have been able to do that, but no, there was no door.
Does the stairway keep going up?
Stairwell keeps going up.
Let's go up another level.
Let's go up.
I would go up.
Why not?
What are we looking for?
Treasure. Also clues, but mostly treasure.
Okay, stairwell continues up. You enter exit on the 3rd level, right? The stairwell stops. It doesn't look like
Exit the stairwell.
Exit the stairwell.
Still inside the castle.
Yeah, still inside the castle. Very similar to the last one. There's 2 doors behind the stairwell. One kind of directly behind it, one off to the left.
Yeah.
Listen, check again.
Yep.
Yeah.
21 to listen at the first door.
20. I rolled a 20.
Nothing. Don't hear
Open the door.
Don't hear anything.
Open. Just open it.
Yeah, open the door.
Quietly.
Okay, you open the door, but directly behind the door. A portion of the roof has collapsed in this room. It's empty. You can look out, and you're actually looking out. So you're looking out basically from here on the top. You can see this roof line.
Okay.
And you can also see the roof line going this way.
Okay.
It looks like from the 3rd floor you're above what would be considered most of the castle. You can also see directly across to a strange. I mean, your only frame of reference is something weird that gnomes would build on top of that building.
Okay.
That ancient structure.
Do you think we how
Copper tubing, weird.
what's the high distance? What's the high distance from where we are to like the stair to this pathway?
To the roof?
Yeah.
You're about only about 5 feet. Well, I mean,
So basically, can we?
here
So
to
we
here is
could.
5 feet.
So can we walk from here and walk across the roof to the other?
You could get onto this roof. Getting onto the roof line here, you can't really see the roof line here. The holes in the wall are more this way. But yeah, probably you could jump out on the roof here and go that way. You can't really see that from where you are.
Can you send your imp to like fly around, scout ahead?
Sure, but why don't we open the other door first?
Okay, open the other door.
Okay.
Wait, don't we want to listen at the other door first?
We already did, didn't we?
But did we?
You open the door. There are 3 stools, 3 like writing desks. It looks like you've entered a study of some kind. There are scrolls and books.
Alright, let's go see what the schools and books have on them.
Do we have people with Arcana?
Yes, actually.
Well, it's not in any language I read.
It does not. It appears to be arcane stuff.
I got a 13.
Nothing of my interest.
What you appear to have is a history of portals in the area, some myths and legends, like old material on portals in the area. The notes that are in front of you appear to be someone trying to decipher the passphrase.
Does it look like they succeeded?
It does, but you're unable, like the notes don't seem to have that answer.
Do you think we should?
Got a 6. I have no.
You also have a lot of notes and information, but
We
you're
should
unable to make
take
heads
those
or tails.
notes because if
Yeah, we should take them.
we may need them to decipher the portal as well.
Yeah, we'll need it later.
And if anything, delay anyone else from maybe trying to open the portal. Maybe.
You notice that Drazir has been written on several other pieces of paper. Drazir, and you recognize Drazier as a very famous kind of like open sesame expression from a very long time ago.
Okay.
In
Good
fact,
job, Jack.
In fact, like pre-human kind of thing. Like this is elf magic.
Okay.
Very,
Wait a minute, dates to pre-human?
What's that?
Wait, you said predates to human?
Yeah, before the humans took over Faerun, right?
Okay.
In the Forgotten Realms.
Okay, so that old, okay.
Dragons, right?
Okay, that old.
This looks like it's that old. This word itself looks like it's that old. The magical incantations, you recognize them from your tiefling upbringing. It's like, this is the oldest book we can't read.
Yeah, I say we should take them.
The magic people, the quality of these scrolls and the contents is way out of character for this environment. Like, this is heavy duty, like candle deep kind of stuff. Pristine books, like they have not been out the swamp for this long. Right? This is nice stuff.
So they brought this here recently.
Is there, so are we, we're like here?
Yeah, you're on the third floor of this turret in this room.
Okay.
So, and you can see out windows here. You can see out onto the roof line here.
Okay, so from those windows, can we get out of those windows?
The windows
Or are they
don't
like
open, but you can smash them.
No, I mean they're like archery windows. We can't fit through them, or can we fit through
No,
them?
you can probably fit through them.
But so if we get out onto the roof, we're hoping for a way to get back into the castle where we want to be, right? Like we might just be able to, we might just get out onto the roof and then.
Well, we send your imp out the window, go over here and see if there's a way back into the castle.
Yeah,
on this tower.
Yeah, okay. But we
If
might as
not,
well
then
send him
we'll
out through the roof that's collapsed, right? Let's not break a window.
Well, he's flying, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't need to break a window. We can send him out.
Well, are they glass windows? It's been here for thousands and thousands of years.
Well,
I'm assuming it's an open portal. It's not like a glass window.
It is.
Oh, it is
It
glass
is,
window.
and it's strange, magnified. I mean, it's. You hadn't noticed this before because you hadn't really stopped and looked at it, but the glass that's being used here, again, out of character for a castle in the swamp. The glass is somehow magnifying and enhancing what's happening outside. It's not like a normal thing. Like when you look through it, you can clearly see the people closer.
Yeah.
They're closer than the objects in the glass are closer than they appear.
or the other way around. They appear closer than they are.
Both. It's very clear.
I'm totally fascinated by those.
Yeah, no, and one of the things you're learning as he points this out to you, and you start looking, you know, like all of the construction here looks like way heavy old magic. Like it's old and it's fallen apart, but like in its day, this is the cloud cast that you've been looking for, right? This is perfect. You know, this is exactly what you would want.
This is the stuff that they don't make anymore.
So I guess I'm gonna have my imp go out through the hole in the roof here and go around to this turret to see if there's a way back inside.
It doesn't. Here, hold on just a second. Let me double check.
And there's no other door out of the scroll room, right?
Say it again.
No door out of the scroll room.
No. Okay. That's the space inside the turret. There were no hallways out in the other areas because you were up high. The other turret is much bigger, maybe twice as big as the one that you're in, right? So it goes bigger into the courtyard. There is no obvious place of entry, right? There are windows. Through the windows you can see in, but there's no clear entry into the castle.
Do these windows have glass?
They do.
Okay.
Same glass.
So I let
The corner rooms do not have windows, but along the side, like where you flow across, there's glass. When he goes around, there's more, windows and slits and stuff, but none of it's accessible. Stained glassy kinds of stuff.
So even if we got out onto the roof, there's no way back inside. So I think this is a dead end.
Also, about halfway before you get to the other turret, there's another structure on the third floor.
Okay.
Built out over the roof. About a 20 by 20 structure that's sticking out onto the roof.
Like a platform on top of the roof, or like a protruding building room thing.
A boxcar, maybe. Think like a box or like a train caboose with that little thing.
Okay.
Maybe above something below it.
Okay.
More than
something that would have been past the sleeping chamber.
Yeah, or above. You would be above, maybe 2 stories above the sleeping chamber, but something popped up on top.
Well, I'm saying the thing that's under this bump
Is
would
the
be.
sleeping chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
Outside of the turret, but maybe not connected to the turret. Maybe again could be some later construction.
Well, if we can go out the window and crawl ourselves across on the roof, we can always just come back that way.
Under turrets, like on the roof, that would probably shoot us.
No. Turret is a round tower.
But wouldn't they see us because they're in the tower?
There's a good chance that they'd see us. Yeah.
And that structure though that's out there is made of wood, not of the stone. Like just like the structure.
So they added it.
Okay. Yeah, I thought the whole point of sending the imp out was to discover whether there was a way back in, and it doesn't seem like there is.
Then you want to just go down to the like the sub-basement area then?
Yeah.
Because we
Go where?
Or we could try one of the other towers.
What, you guys take another tower, or where the imp was, where he got violated?
Got grabbed. Wouldn't go violated.
Yeah, he got violated, dude.
I don't. I'm okay with either one.
But what do you guys think?
Well, I'd rather go downstairs to try and
Sounds
find
good.
a portal. Honestly.
Okay.
So
Do you have the books?
we have all this information, so let's take some of it with us.
Yeah, I would try to take as much as we can.
Yeah.
Like, I would carry some in my inventory.
Yeah, I'll grab a few scrolls. Got
Back to the
some-
turret, down 3 stories,
Yeah.
down into the basement.
Right. They're grabbing notes first, and then all the way back
Oh,
down.
you're gonna steal the material from the
Yeah.
You're taking all of it. Okay.
Oh, do we have room for all of it?
Yeah.
Well, just the
it's
important
maybe
stuff.
6 books and maybe 8 scrolls.
Okay, well,
This is high quality stuff.
Staff starts lecturing the guy in front of him, and then that turns
You could probably sell this at a library for a lot. This shouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, we should take them for the information, yeah.
Take them back to Candlekeep.
yeah.
Well, there's no way we would sell it. We would need to, like, decipher what these guys are trying to
Okay, well, I
do.
took 4 scrolls. I can fit 4 scrolls in.
I can easily fit the rest of that stuff in my inventory.
Okay, go for
Okay,
it.
as you come out the box,
So 4 books and 4 scrolls.
you enter into the
6
dark
books,
chamber.
4 scrolls.
So we're gonna need light.
Okay.
Above you there was light. There's no light. You're in pitch black.
Well, do we need light?
Well, I got low light vision, so I don't need a
I'm
whole
good
lot.
on that too. Yeah, I have low light as well.
I mean, you're talking pitch black.
Pitch black. You're in
Oh,
a.
We don't have dark vision.
No, we don't.
I'm assuming the imp has dark
You
vision.
have dark vision.
Oh.
You have
No, in dark and dim, not pitch black.
No, dark vision means you can see in the dark.
Oh.
It says originating in
They changed that with the elves?
You can see in darkness as if it were dim light. Yeah. If you
Okay.
have dark vision, you can see in the dark.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
And
I'm
there's
fine.
the sound of dripping water.
But he's not.
Oh, he's not.
No, I'm human.
Can you say you have dark vision?
Tieflings have dark vision.
Dark vision?
I mean, it's like
human.
humans and halflings that don't have dark vision.
So you need a torch or something. So torch.
Or you can just put your hand on my belt and just like follow along.
Follow the leader. huh?
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
Yeah, they're holding torches, and I just have my iPhone, like an iPhone out.
Are you gonna light torch?
Be like a night
Well,
light.
I'm good. So one of the,
I got a glow bug.
Yeah.
There we go.
it's up to the people that can't see what they want to do to be able to see.
Unfortunately, I don't have any spells.
Neither do I, sorry.
I'm just gonna follow you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, how are you going to
Walk in the
follow?
dark?
Are you
We'll make sure they don't trip on anything.
Chain gang style, just like hand on one shoulder,
Watch
hand
your
on the
step.
other. We're just like trying to guide
There you
us.
go. There we go.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, sure.
No torch.
It makes the most sense.
I have a torch.
It's all Scooby-Doo style.
Okay, I'll use my torch, but if I see like anything down the way that might give us away, then I'll.
Well, I can have the
Well, of course.
I can have the imp scout ahead of the light radius.
That's good.
Oh yeah, do that. Definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you come up to a giant, thick mud. Gross, thick, icky mud.
Sloppy mud.
A large water pool coming out of this kind of chasm in the wall. You could probably squeeze through from one, but you would have to walk through the other.
I'm not a big fan of squeezing. So this is the first chamber at the bottom of the stairs.
You can go up to the kind of northwest, or
where there's the cliff and the crane, or down to the center.
There's stairs that you have a little ways to go before you get to the crane area.
Right.
Well, actually, just a flight of stairs. Past the river and the front stairs.
So do you guys want to head that way, or towards the other underground lake?
Well, there's no giant frogs at there, so let's.
But there are frog people.
How many did your imp say?
I don't remember.
Okay.
At the crane, how many bullywugs?
As you approach the crane, there are no bullywugs.
Oh, there you go.
There we
Okay.
go.
Let's go to the crane.
Climb up the ladder.
Okay, climb up the ladder. You're now in a very thick mist or fog.
Sounds good.
It's probably more than 3 feet deep, this fog. It doesn't seem to have any clear source.
Anybody short?
From kind of where you're standing at the top of the ladder,
Your imp.
you can go.
He can fly. He's
You
good.
can go straight. There is
5'11", so
a.
I'm good.
There is a. That's 12 o'clock. There's a passage going up.
I'm short to human standards, but not to elf standards.
What do you need to do?
I need to explore number 3. I just need to be
Oh,
familiar
what's happening in room number 3?
Show me where you're at.
with certain
Okay.
animals in the observatory.
Everyone else gets shoved down the stairs.
We're just not getting anywhere here. Everybody else is doing
You can go
stuff.
down at 5 o'clock, you can do across at like 9:30 o'clock, or you can continue straight once you get to the top of the ladder. You're in this room full of fog.
Does the fog seem to be? You said there's no clear, no sense of where it's coming from. So it's equally distributed among all of these.
The floor.
Doesn't seem to be